Hello, beautiful souls. On today's video, I would like to touch upon some things that have been laying on my mind. Everywhere you read right now, it's about adults going through spiritual awakenings, adults going through shifts, society as a collective going through shifts, which are all thanks to, again, adults and those that are lost in translation through all of our changes are our youth, especially the younger generation, the little guys that still haven't even embarked fully in their academic careers. And they truly haven't yet even marked their own identity in the world. And they're kind of getting pushed aside because we became so engulfed in our own ego, wants, needs, desires, changes, and strong emotions about what we feel is right or wrong. So in today's video, I really would like to touch as much as possible on how we can, as a collective who are on the rise, awakening or awoke already, nurture and guide our young so that they don't lose touch of who they truly are, since they still have that connection to above. Let them not become jaded. Let the institutions that will be educating them be guided by love and light and nurture each one of their unique gifts. I feel that the experiences that adults have been going through with awakening are similar to that children have already gone through, and they haven't let go yet of what they are. And there are certain activities or just being mindful during conversations, during life, if you have a child around you at all time, just like truly pay attention and question and nurture any kind of thing that we may feel silly that's coming out of their mouth, but it's really pure joy and innocence because they live in the now, they are in the moment. Whereas we're constantly thinking about this, thinking about that. Our minds are racing always at turbo speed because we have other things we have to worry about. And we get sidetracked about living in the moment and being mindful. And we have to slow down. Whereas children, they can laugh at the silliest thing. They bring joy and love to everything they do before they have us adults who may stifle them. So I was thinking early this morning that simple tasks that we can do to just keep on assisting in our children's growth is moments of pure utter laughter for no particular reason, moments of chanting, grounding moments, going to be sitting in nature, touching that tree, hugging that tree if needed, smelling the salt water if you're near it. All those aspects of our senses, utilizing for them, especially children, they're at that point where sensory needs are so vital for their learning. They will first learn through their touch, through their senses, before they can actually cognitively produce the type of vocabulary that we have to express ourselves fully. But they're experiencing all the same things we're experiencing when we're experiencing it. And I feel it's just vital because as now we're going as a collective through such changes. Right now, their stability has been broken in 2020, and it's still lingering there in 2021. Children are creatures of habits. They need to have some form of structure to balance themselves and to remain grounded. They need something to be looking forward to, and that has been kind of removed from them. And they're having to adapt rather quickly to all these new changes. And from the mass majority, they've been doing really well because they have that structure where they need it. But it's important as a parent, as a teacher, as an aunt, as an uncle, as a grandmother, as a grandfather, whoever may be your title and role to a child that's in your life, is to surround them with pure pure love, to surround them with some type of structure, to surround them with the understanding that they have vital gifts that will one day leave their mark on the world, and to find those gifts and tap into them and nurture them, and you move forward. Pay attention to the smallest little things that your child may be doing or exposing of themselves, because those little aspects will start to produce what their true purpose is in life. Where do their interests lie? Cultivate it. If your child is an avid reader, expose them as much as possible to different forms of information. If your child is more hands-on, try to do as much activities that are creative, requiring tactile skills. Take those moments where they recenter, regroup, and truly connect with themselves, with nature, with you, so you both can grow and guide in a similar fashion. With all the shifts that are going around as well, it's sensory overload for many children. For many adults even, we may be experiencing bouts of either anxiety, anger, headaches, tiredness, bursts of energy during all these shifts. And for children who have not yet been able to cultivate the words or the vocabulary that they need to express themselves, they may be saying, oh, I can't move. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I can't. Oh, my head hurts, my tummy hurts. They'll find some kind of other aspect, or they may just withdraw more if it was a child that was very active and more eager to do things. So you have to look for these signs, and when you start seeing certain things, like grounding is the number one, I feel, because they may be too much in their head, too much out of their body. It might be just overload of all their senses hitting at once. So key fact, grounding. Find a way for them to connect with nature, connect to the earth. Simplest fashion, going back to what I said again, was hugging a tree for 15 minutes, taking baths, playing high frequency music will calm more of the senses. And I feel a lot of this can help cushion some of the transitions. Children love anything that's going to be interactive with an adult. So music type therapy, chanting, making any kind of sounds, taking those few moments to be mindful in the now, really can help elevate, relax the system, and kind of rewire the body to continue on and readapt. What else did I want to say that I feel is kind of important to touch upon? I feel that the changes that are going to be going on right now with the school system, as an educator myself, with the structure of work for many, it's making space for what's going to be ahead in the very, 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 very near future. We must first tear down all that existed in order to evolve and have things that we can't even yet fathom begin to flourish. And I think now is the time that we are, as a collective, a little bit more ready, if you want to say, for all that. And our future is going to be very different from when we were younger and thinking what the things would be like. And it's nothing wrong with that. we have to just be ready to embrace it. Not all change is bad at first. It's more of our defense mechanism saying it may be bad. The unknown, we have to not be afraid of it and rather embrace it and go from there, and make sure that as we're going from there, we're guiding our children, our youth, equally in a profound way, because we're going to be setting the tone for the generation behind us and the generation behind us. And they're going to be evolving how everything is existing. So we have to guide them correctly, if you want to say. Even though we all have the information deep inside of us, it just needs to be directed in a productive way for the collective. Yeah, so as of now, that's all I felt compelled to discuss. Open to feedback. And I hope to make another video at some point this week and post it up. Whatever I, for now, will be feeling urged to be discussing, I'll be trying to make videos on until I have a more concrete concept of where I would like to be taking this channel. I hope everyone has a blessed day and you've enjoyed my video. Thank you. Be well.